Hi guys, it's Tony again. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing fine. So today I will begin, giving you guys a lesson again about the six-figure model, about affiliate marketing that I've been using, and I just stumbled upon it just half a year ago. Before that, 2 years before, I was struggling so much, spending, if you know my story, over $15,000 on all the strategies and the low quality programs out there that never made me a substantial amount of money at all, because it was through tactics that are very short-term, not like long-term stuff. So I will show you today what is the long-term stuff that you can rely on, whether or not the product that you are promoting is, it's going to be there forever. You don't have to rely on the products that you are promoting currently, because you can always sub in other products once you have the back-end strategy intact, and that way you can have a solid business online, especially affiliate marketing, and you have freedom in choosing products of whether you want to promote this one for a long time or for a short time, or many products at the same time. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. First, you have to have traffic. And traffic in this case, I don't mean like the traffic in general. It just means that the potential customers or the prospects that come into your world, into your sales funnels. And by saying funnels, let's say here, funnels, and then to sales, okay? Funnels is just like the marketing process that you would lead your customers in. For example, if you cannot imagine it, you just think about IKEA, the furniture mega store, that when you go in there, you will be led into like a maze, going here and there, even when you just want to buy only the let's say kitchenwares, but finally you ended up buying more, let's say like your bathroom stuff and your living room stuff, other furnitures unrelated to the kitchenwares that you intentionally wanted to buy in the first place. Why? It's because of the effective sales funnels that they created for you to go around like a maze. They don't let you go out of the environment very easily, and then you ended up by, oh, I also need that, I also need this, because you have to educate your customers, your potential customers, because they might not even know what they actually really need at the very beginning. Maybe they thought that they need only one thing, but like there are two other things that they also need. So that way, if you have a very effective sales funnel, you can always sell to people, and also you can increase your sale more than when you don't do it. Okay, so just to simplify, you have the traffic, okay, coming in with the sales funnels in order to follow up with your people, or in just the previous scenario I was just talking about, it's like you are leading them into the direction that you want them to go to, and then finally they will end up buying your stuff and generate you sales. Okay, so talking about traffic, at the very beginning I would just want to show you the two types of traffics that I categorized in a very, let's say, rough way, so that you could understand. The first one would be the pre-frame traffic, or the, let's say in this case, I will just go down specifically like YouTube, for example, the video traffic, because let's say YouTube is different compared to many other platforms out there, where people who are coming to YouTube, they have the intention of finding a specific topic or problems to solve, unlike other platforms that they just come to just surfing the net and having no specific intention of coming, just want to enjoy things, not knowing what they are actually wanting, just to kill their time, something like that. And that one is called, let's say it could be like Facebook, for example. I will just put it as FB. So this is the best example of the other type of traffic. So the first one is like before they come, they already know, okay? Before they come into YouTube, they already know what they want to buy. So they will come, they have the intention. So the intention of them of buying is very high if you have a very productive or effective sales funnels and also the good products that you are going to sell later on. But for Facebook, for example, people come, let's say in their mobile phone, and then they scroll down and down and down endlessly without anything, you know, without intention of looking for anything specifically. And then suddenly you just show them with ads, for example, or with your post somewhere telling them you have this stuff to sell, this one is going to improve their lives, things like that. The possibility of them of buying your stuff in the very first place or just opt into your sales funnels, which I will talk about that later on in detail, is very low. So that's why I very specialized in this one, and I also know that the people who come into YouTube, they get to see not only your pictures or your words, they can also see your voice, hear your voice, and then see you moving, and that way they can make rapport with you, the know, like, and trust factor that I talked many times in other videos of mine previously, okay? So they can build the relationship with you. You can also build the relationship back to them more easily compared to other means of communication. So that's why it's very powerful for you to tap into YouTube at the very beginning of your marketing strategy. Don't be freaked out just because I have to be on the camera, I have to show my face out there on the web and things like that, and then it's gonna threaten your what should I say, confidence and things like that. But at the beginning, I was also felt quite intimidated in a way that I have to be on the camera, because normally I don't talk that much, especially talking in English, which is not my first language. It's not even my second language, but actually it is my third language. So I felt a bit uncomfortable, even nowadays a little bit, but compared to at the very beginning, it's a lot better, the flow of my communication and things like that. So you can improve day by day, and then time goes by, it's going to be your second nature because you master it. And the benefits of doing that is that you can build relationship very easily compared to other means of communication. So I would recommend YouTube or other means of communications or other platforms that comes in the form of videos and things like that. So yeah, this one I will master it, okay? And the next one, the interruption marketing or the other type of traffic, you can also do that once you already master YouTube at the very beginning. It's highly recommended that you use the video form to communicate with your potential customers or prospects, so that you can have a very high quality people as well coming into your sales funnels, because people already want to look for the solution to their problems, and then you come up with the solution. Not only that, you also show them ways how to get their problem solved in a way. It's like the light cell in itself already. So that way the possibility of selling the products to your audience is very, very high, okay? So that's the YouTube traffic. And then the interruption marketing type of traffic that Facebook is very good example of, okay? So when it comes to the sales funnel, once you get people in, okay, to your platforms like YouTube, the next thing you want to do is you will lead them to what is called the capture page, where you have the advertisement here, and also you have the email opt-in for them to put, okay? Let's say this is like email opt-in, and then you have the button here for them to, let's say, access. You cannot see it clearly, I'm sure, but like this is like the call to action for them to click here, okay? So that they can go to the series or the value series, okay, that we are going to educate them about the product that we are going to sell to them, that they can get better or the best of the products that are going to buy to solve their problems, okay? But once they don't buy it from the very first time, let's say you can follow up with them using the email, sequence, okay? The first 4 emails could lead to the products, okay? So the first email, instantly after they opted in to your capture page, then it will lead them to the first one, and then the second one, and then the third one, and then the fourth one. And here you have the video, okay, educating them. It's more like a mini course, okay, telling them what to do. And here you have also the call to action. I will just put it as CTA for them to check out the products if they want to. And once you have the product put in front of your audience, you can potentially make sales there. But most of the time, you know, the very beginning, let's say the first email of yours is not going to sell, okay? But the opt-in rate is going to be very high, and then later on it will be less and less and less. It's normal, okay? It's natural, okay? But like, according to the statistics, it takes about at least 7 times, okay, or 7 exposures to the emails that you send out to your leads before they buy. So it may take longer in most cases, but like that's the average times before they get to buy from you. So not only that you can send them to the mini series or the mini course here. Once the mini course is gone after 4 days, so this is like the 4-day course educating them about the products that you are selling to them. And then once 4 days is gone, what do you do then? You also have something that I call the hub or the home, okay, online for yourself. It could be in the form of blog, okay, writing articles, or it could be in a form of video, which for myself, I also use YouTube to do that. So there are 2 forms. I also have my website here where people can go into and check out about the updates of myself, not only the business side, but also like my, you know, the what should I say, the comfortable side, the day-to-day business that I do, day-to-day routine that I do other than the business that I do. So they can get in touch with you more, and then that way you can build rapport more. Let's say this one is the 5th email, okay? You can also lead them to your hub here, which in the hub, okay, you also have, let's say, an article. Okay, an article, let's say this is a piece of paper talking about the valuable information, hopefully the related information about the products that you are selling, that you are promoting. Okay, and then at the end of the page, you have also the CTA or the call to action that is going to lead them to this one as well. Same with YouTube, okay, you have the video here, and then under the description section, you also have the call to action that also lead them to this one. So you're not giving them only like buy the stuff that I am promoting, buy from me, nothing like that. But it's more like, if you know Gary Vee, the very big guy in the marketing, online marketing especially, he said jab, 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 and then right hook. Meaning when you jab, it's like you give value, and then propose your sale. It's like value, and sale. So it's not like, making yourself a greasy salesman, trying to sell people, choke the product down the throat of your potential customers. Nothing like that. We don't want to do that, okay? The best thing we want to do is to give information, give valuable stuff related to the products that they are looking for. So everything here must be congruent, okay? It's not like when you want to sell, let's say, affiliate marketing product, and then here you talk about cooking, you talk about some other unrelated things other than affiliate marketing. It must be congruent throughout the sales funnels here, okay? So I hope you understand the stuff here, and I want to show you that this is your space. It's your own space that you can control, all right? Let's say, let me change the color so that you can see it better. So this is the space that you are in control. And you can just focus your energy and time to the people who are already in your sales funnels here, or in your home, or in your space, or in your universe, however you want to call it, so that you can build the relationship. You don't have to care about people who are outside of these things, so that you can focus on the things that is what is called the income producing activity, or the income producing part here. For people outside of your universe, let's say in other platforms like Facebook or YouTube, those who are outside of our audience group, you don't have to pay much attention about them at that very moment. You pay attention to people who are already in here, so that it cuts out the 80% of the people who are not relevant to your sales, and then you focus the 20% of your time and energy to the 20% of the people who are in here who are likely to buy from you, because they already know you, and hopefully they like you, and hopefully they trust you. So you get to build the credibility and also the authority to those people in a very, what should I say, smart way, in a very smooth way, not like, oh, buy from me, buy from me, buy from me. You know, I myself don't like people who just come and then try to choke down my throat with their products, okay? And I think it's the same for you. So once people are in here, okay, you are going to need 3 types of tools, okay? The first one is the funnel builder here, funnels builder. Okay, in order to build this one and also the process here, okay? And then the next one you would need is the email autoresponder, because it's going to send the email automatically once they opt in, and you build the sequence of emails for, let's say, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or even longer, so that you can keep on building the relationship with your people, okay? So it's called the autoresponder. Okay, you are going to need that tool as well. And then here, in order to track which way, which platform, for example, you do both YouTube and Facebook, and by saying that I use Facebook, that doesn't mean that I neglect the importance of the fact that I use YouTube doesn't mean that I neglect the importance of Facebook. Facebook is also important, only that at the very beginning you need to master 1 or 2 or 3 maximum, but I would say 1 or 2, it's good enough. For example, for me, I do YouTube and also Facebook, for example, and then you track. You have the piece of code under your link, each link, and then you cloak it with your website. For example, for myself, it's operationsixfigure.com, and under there, I have a piece of code that tracks where the traffic comes from, where the people who comes from. Is it come from more from YouTube, or do they come more from Facebook and things like that, so that I can also master. Let's say if 80% of the people come from YouTube, then I can just put more attention of mine to that instead of Facebook, sorry. So that way you can know which one or which way of communication that brings you more sales, okay? So without the tracker, so this one is tracker, without the tracker, you are not going to know which one is actually making you money. Is it Facebook, is it YouTube, or any other platform of your choice, all right? So once you have this thing, okay, for example, you want to promote what I am promoting, the affiliate marketing products, right? And there are so many affiliate marketing programs out there. Most of them are not so good, because I myself spent more than 15,000 US dollars, and it may be not much for some of you guys, but like for me, as a Thai guy in Thailand here, 15,000 US dollars, it's more like a year of salary of people who are in my age, okay? So it's a lot. So by learning this, you can just cut the learning curve, and also, you know, stop, let's say, cut the risk or stop the risk of spending money on the crappy programs out there, okay? So for example, if you want to promote one program and it's doing well for the first 2 years, and then on the third year something happened to that company, okay, they stop making that program anymore, or they stop running the thing, and then it becomes obsolete and outdated, and you feel that, oh, it's not going to be very good for your audience, then you can just take this out, okay, and then you just sub in the products, other good products that you found online, and then sub in there. So you don't have to worry about the back end or the product that you are promoting, whether or not it's going to be running well like it is doing at this very moment and things like that. So you don't have to care about that. And also, once you have this system built, it's like it's generating leads and sales on autopilot. You don't need to care about it so much unless you want to update something. Yeah, it's fine. And also, this one is gonna make the difference, okay, in terms of making you unique, that set you out from the crowd. You know, other people, mostly even nowadays, okay, they use like the 10-year-old tactic where they just put something in front of the people and then they send them straight to the sales page here, hoping that people will buy in the first place without having the autoresponder, without having the capture page, even when they have the capture page, they will just send people straight to the sales page, which is very, very what should I say, devastating to your marketing, okay? And so that's it, guys, for today. I think it's running pretty long. I will talk about this more, especially about this thing, this part that is very important and is missing in most cases in most marketers' funnels out there, that they don't generate sales and they don't know why. It's because they miss this part. And I want to show you how in the next video about how you can make this part unique to you, okay, so that you can be set apart from the crowd. You don't have to compete with the same people. Even when you compete with the people who are promoting the same products, it's going to be very unique, so that you can put in the information, valuable information, and your personality in there. It's more like a light sell, and also build a very strong relationship that way. Okay, guys, I hope you get a lot of value from this video, and if you like it, please like, subscribe, and if you have any question you want to ask, just comment below. I will get to you as soon as possible. If you want to check out the program at this very moment, what program I am using in order to generate success, just like what I am having at this very moment, so click the link below and then take a look if it's for you. That's it, guys, for today. Thank you very much for your attention, and it's Tony C signing off for now.